It's a sunny morning in the Magical Plantation. Sophie Sprite wakes to the sounds of birds singing and insects buzzing. She goes about her normal sprightly duties. But as time passes, she becomes concerned. Her good friend, Lizzie the Lizard, is not stretched out on her basking stone. They've been friends for forever, it seems. As quick as a lizard catching a fly, Sophie sets off, searching and calling.
Lizzie! Lizzie, where are you?
Sophie makes her way up slopes, down slopes, up steps, down steps. Perhaps she should ask for help. Sophie stops when she notices a dragonfly on a tree, but this is no ordinary dragonfly. It is huge.
I'm Sophie Sprite. I know you're busy. I've lost my lizard friend called Lizzie.
I'm Di, the flaming dragonfly. There are no lizards up so high. I must spread my delicate wings. Ask the bird on the perch that swings.
Di shivers her wings and nods her head towards a big tree. This must be where Sophie will find the bird. And indeed, in a few moments, there he is.
I'm Sophie Sprite. I'm in a tizzy. I've lost my lizard friend called Lizzie.
Hey, I'm Freddy the Finch. Woo, that's me, swinging here in this lovely old tree. Lizard? I've not seen your lizard pet. Speak to the hare, he's your best bet. Woo!
Sophie begins searching the ground for a hare. They're elusive creatures that come out at dawn and dusk. The sun is high. Will she really find a hare at this time of the day? Sophie's getting tired. Just then she hears a sharp cough from above. She looks up. Goodness, this is unlike any hare she has ever seen. But there is no harm in asking for help.
I'm Sophie Sprite. I'm in a tizzy. Where is my friend Lizzie? I've searched and searched without success. Can you help me in my distress?
I'm the great Valherio, a high wire walker, don't you know? Looking for Lizzie, left and right. Caterpillar has better sight.
Does a caterpillar have better sight than a hare? What should she do? She begins looking on all the juicy foliage. A rustling from ground level makes her adjust her gaze. Goodness, a hare in the air and a giant caterpillar on the ground?
I'm Sophie Sprite. I'm in a tizzy. Where is my friend Lizzie? Please tell me if you've seen Lizzie Lizard. She's small and green.
I am Katy Caterpillar, puffed up like a feather pillow. Lots of eyes, and yet I missed her. Just ask Bonnie. She's my sister.
Katy says Bonnie is a butterfly. It doesn't take long to spot her. Sophie waves her hand to attract the butterfly's attention.
Can you help me if you're not busy? I'm Sophie Sprite and I'm in a tizzy. I'm looking for my friend Lizzie. Please tell me if you've seen Lizzie Lizard. She's small and green.
Sophie Sprite, I hear your plea. I'm so happy here in the trees. Go and see Squiggly Wiggly Snake. But take great care, don't make a mistake.
Sophie is alarmed. Is the snake dangerous? Sleepy grass snakes are all she knows. Suddenly a flash of colour comes into view. It is the shape of a snake, certainly, but it is ginormous. It looks very scary. Sophie calls from some distance.
Excuse me, I'm Sophie Sprite. I wonder how good is your sight. Can you help if you're not busy? I've lost my friend. Her name is Lizzie.
I'm a tired, squiggly wiggly snake. I'm only half awake. I can't help, I've been too busy. Ask someone else about your Lizzie.
No one seems to want to help. They've just passed her on to someone else. The snake didn't even do that. Sophie is worried. Her friend could be in danger. Sophie drags herself up and down a path, even though now she has little hope of success. Suddenly, in a clearing, a most impressive-looking bird stands to attention. She has such enormous eyes. Surely she'll be able to help.
Excuse me, I'm Sophie Sprite. Can you help me in my plight? Only, of course, if you're not busy. I've lost my lizard friend called Lizzie. I've asked a snake and a dragonfly, a finch, a hare, and a butterfly. She's a green lizard with 4 legs. Please help me. My nerves are in shreds.
I'm polychromate. I'm very rare. I suggest the glitterworm. He's in his lair. He's inclined to be rather grumpy. When he's hungry, he gets jumpy.
With some trepidation, Sophie goes in search of this scary beast. When she finds him, she decides to keep her distance.
Excuse me, I'm Sophie Sprite. I wonder how good is your sight. Can you help if you're not busy? I've lost my friend. Her name is Lizzie.
Now, you mustn't go a-fearing, but I'm very hard of hearing. So if you can come a little nearer, I'll be able to hear much clearer.
Sophie wisely declines. He is not to be trusted. She hurries on to the next tree, where she sees a very smart owl. Owls are wise, she thinks.
I'm Sophie Sprite. I'm in a tizzy. Where is my friend Lizzie? I've asked a snake and a dragonfly, a finch, a hare, and a butterfly. She's a green lizard with 4 legs. Please help me. My nerves are in shreds.
Billy Owlish blinks down on her owlishly.
I'm sorry to hear that, Sophie Sprite, but I can't help you in your plight. I need to keep myself super smart, so a lady owl will give me her heart. Try my brother, Albert Einstein. For solving puzzles, he's very fine.
Sophie follows his pointing wing. She's more tired than she has ever felt in all her sprightly life. When she rounds the corner and spies a portly owl in a smart gown, she is encouraged. His students are seated neatly on a bough, listening intently.
I'm Sophie Sprite. I'm in a tizzy. Where is my lizard friend, Lizzie? Billy Owlish sent me here. His faith in you was most sincere.
Ah, yes, I see. Oh dear. Kind of Billy to make me a volunteer. Well, you've searched the ground and you've scanned the trees. What you need is the hawk to lift you on the breeze. He'll soar and swoop and dip and fly. Beneath his wings the whole wood will lie. You see, maybe Lizzie is no longer a lizard, for we have all been enchanted by a wizard.
Sophie's heart drops like a stone, or more like a tiny diamond. Sprite hearts are very small, after all. Earlier she had seen a hawk glowering from a high branch, wings outstretched. It had made her shudder. Suppose it had gobbled up Lizzie? He might want to gobble up a slender sprite as well. She has no choice. She has spoken to so many creatures in the wood. Daylight is fading. This is her last chance. She must be brave. But she has to find the hawk again. With wobbly legs, she finds a handrail above the path. She scrambles up the post, sits astride the rail and slides down. Bump. She falls off onto her bottom, and there he is, ever vigilant. And he certainly hasn't missed her arrival.
Who are you? And why are you disturbing the peace in my wood? You will scare away all the mice. I like mice.
Sophie shivers.
I'm Sophie Sprite. I'm in a tizzy. Where is my friend, Lizzie? Albert Einstein sent me to you. He thinks you can fly across the sky so blue and find my friend, who was a lizard, that Albert says may have been changed by a wizard.
Quite right, Sophie Sprite. We've all been changed, and the search you've requested can be arranged. I think I know where Lizzie might be. She's lizard-shaped, but a bigger beast, with wings, a long snout, and fearsome teeth.
Sophie's spirits soar. She scrambles onto the hawk's broad back and wraps her arms around his neck. His big wings beat. Air rushes past Sophie's ears, and her eyes begin to water. She can see beyond the wood to the meadow, to the boats floating along the canal. This is actually quite exciting. Suddenly, the hawk's wings cease beating for a moment.
Look down.
And there, through the leaves, fluttering in the evening breeze, Sophie sees a most magnificent creature shaped like a lizard. Sophie counts its legs. There are 6, not 4. Albert and the hawk both said a wizard had changed many creatures. Maybe this is her darling Lizzie. No wonder they hadn't recognised Lizzie from her description.
Oh, can that be my Lizzie?
Gently, the hawk sets her down.
I'm Sophie Sprite, and I'm in a tizzy. I think you're my best friend, Lizzie. Are you Lizzie the dragon now? And can we still be friends somehow?
Oh, Sophie! I thought you'd left me for good. Of course we can be friends in this magic wood. Together we'll fly far and wide. Safely on my back you can ride. But after each thrilling vacation, we'll come home to this charmed plantation.
But for now, Sophie is weary. They nestle together to sleep. The hawk returns to his tree. Albert Einstein finishes the day's lesson, and Billy Owlish waits patiently for a lady owl to swoop in as the moon rises over the magical plantation.